I am gonna kill you!
My friend, I have no quarrel with you.
That's what you think? I'm gonna kill you!
No, you are not my enemy.
Let's fight, huh?
You're lost.
Outside so sunny, I'm in a fantasy. My eyes can't believe London's looking so lovely. But unfortunately, I ain't happy, cause when I get outside, all I see on people's faces is misery. Just like me, they feel they want to sob, cause they have to go to their crappy job. Can't come together and enjoy the weather. No park, no play, no pleasure. At the office, we all have to stay. That's why you can't take my blues away. This day should be happy for me. It's my birthday, but I've got no glee, cause the world's gone crazy. People having to flee their homes, becoming a refugee. Why? Cause the evil man wants to get rich, so he builds a gun factory, giving a farmer the power to chase away their fellow human beings' ability to be free. And you're asking me to be cheery? You must have popped an E. I should cut out your tongue with a machete. This stuff ain't funny. It gets me vexed. It gets me vexed. It gets me vexed. The politicians lie and the people act perplexed, allowing these fakes to carry on after their so-called mistakes, when we should dash them dirty dogs away like we're Marshall Bravestar and their Tex Hex. It gets me vexed. It gets me vexed. Stand here shivering, the log fire is blazing. Around it, enough heads are gathering. Everyone's all merry, drinking and smoking. Why am I so cold, they're wondering? Cause all over the world, people are hurting. Every time I watch the news, there's somebody dying or crying. That's why I can't stand them man in the Illuminati. If I ever saw one of them, someone's gonna have to hold me back, cause all I want to do is attack, attack, attack. I'd grab one of the heathens and then suplex him off the top turnbuckle, then hurricane kick the vermin into a vortex. They get me vexed. They get me. The people are hexed, but we ignore as we think our lives are complex. You're having a bubble. We people that ignore adverts that eradicate stubble need to view the reality through a wide lens like the Hubble telescope. Bring the rulers of the world's dis-ease to their knees. No longer will mankind's mind content be seized by the media bank due to mass intellectual bankruptcy. It's time to wake from the slumber. Free the peeps that are under the thumb of the bleeders. Sorry, I should say leaders. Realize that they control us. I urge people to realize. R-E-A-L-I-S-E. See the real. I see you. Don't let us sink. Start to think that poverty chain, we must break that link. Put a chink in the capitalistic armor. I know this concept's a bit deep for you, but it's a necessity like toilet paper. Babylon are in control of this monk. The people are stuck. So I beg you, don't ignore this truth sake, cause I, JC Kamau, the freedom warrior, is here to relinquish your fears. I bring freedom to my peers via your ears. Oh, and Babylon system beware, cause it's you I'm coming for, my dear.
How'd you like that?
How do you like that?
It's time. It's time, people. Stop wasting it. It's time. It's time to go a little deeper. Cause Bush, Blair and Brown send man out there far from their hometown to be a killer, while the masses just sit in their homes while munching a big dinner. When they easily could bring blessings, stop the messing and start addressing the way the politicians are flexing. Cause it ain't the people that they're representing, but westernized people don't think about the suffering. Guns and lethal weapons these warmongers attain to go across the world and drain the natural resources of the anti-Christian, lying about the real reason they've created this stain. Them tri-blame weapons of mass destruction. Bullcrap. I create more danger after egg and beans than Saddam Hussein. Now the Iraqis are trapped, with Britain and USA being the main captors, spending billions of taxpayers' money on their war budget. Tanks, ships, planes that drop cluster bombs, don't them things there cause mass destruction? Instead of using visions of hate to go across the world and desecrate people's homes and lives, can't they come up with a positive unity media campaign? Bush, Blair and Brown don't want that. They want to let morbidity reign. From spreading peace and love, these politicians refrain. They prefer to cause pain. And you know they're gonna do this shit again. Tactics of war. Iraq and Afghanistan border Iran. If you can't see who's next on the list, then you ain't really using your brain. It's a shame, 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 cause for the computerized minds, the people ain't really to blame. It's time for the world leaders, sorry, I should say leaders, are held up in court, charged with the destruction of thought. Realize that they bombard you with all kinds of bullcrap. Your creative thoughts they kidnap by strapping you to the merry-go-round. A toxic way. Are you thinking? Plastic people not waking up to the drastic measures the elite have taken to keep us static. It's time to be your brother's keeper. Not just siblings, the ones in South America, Africa, Asia. Underprivileged majority who are disturbing to look at. Criminally crippled by the consumerist cancer. Blood, enough sweat, and probably tears are taken for granted when enchanted by the sweet aroma of grounded up beans. While a man dreams of his family living without poverty. Do you know that Oxfam are running one big scam? You take your clothes to their shop, thinking they're giving freely to mans that tend the crops. That's just plop. They actually sell the garments to a distributor. These looters then take your hand-me-downs to African market stands where economically decrepit people have to buy these cast-offs at a cost. Isn't it preposterous that they don't tell us? What's even more sacrilegious is that we relinquish high amounts of paper to look good